Hi everyone, this is Dan with Warren Media. I just wanted to make a quick video on Project Quarantine and some of the features that we've seen so far within the demo and the dev blogs. Project Quarantine is a game being made by Games of Tomorrow, which is a relatively small dev team of 5 people. They release progress pretty steadily, usually with a post of a dev blog at least once a month, sometimes more. Keep in mind that this game is still early in its stages of development, so changes are pretty likely, but I believe that some of the ideas in place are already pretty cool. Project Quarantine is an extraction style shooter, most like Escape from Tarkov. A lot of the gameplay is pretty similar, but there are some noticeable differences. When loading up the game, you'll load into your hideout, which gives you access to a few of the game's features. Some of these features are the shooting range, computer for accessing missions, and the vendor where you can buy guns, gears, and other things, and you can also manage your current inventory. Taking a look at the vendor, we'll start with inventory. Here you can see I've kind of played the game a little bit already, and I've collected some things. There's not a ton of stuff to look at yet, but what is there, it looks pretty good. The first thing you'll see here is I'm checking out this M4, and then a couple of the other guns. I'll pull up some of the guns that I've found so far. We have a Glock 17, which you start with. I found this Tech 9, MP5 SK, and this M4 all in raid. You also start with a basic M4. In the dev blog number 4, we see some of the weapons that are included in the game. We'll start with pistols. We've seen the TT-33, the Glock 17, the Beretta M92, the Magnum 44, and the Desert Eagle. There's also shown shotguns. We have the DAO-12, the Supernova, and then a Benelli pump shotgun. LMGs and rifles, we've seen the M4, the AK-74, the AK-74U, the L86, the AUG A1, the HK416, the XM8, the FN SCAR, the SKS, and the SVD. SMG wise, we've seen MAC 10s, MP5Ks, MP7A1s, the PP19 Bison, the P90, and in dev blog number 11, we also saw their new ad, which was the Groza. You can see here, there's armored vests, helmets, bags, and rigs. Again, this is like Tarkov, so you'll have storage on your person. It's not quite fleshed out yet, or at least the stats aren't fleshed out yet from what I've seen. You can see the gear when you click on it, but it doesn't really give you any information. You do get the 50 out of 50 armor points, but again, if you try to click on it, it doesn't give you, like, you can see the helmets here. One's worth 2,000, the other worth 3. It doesn't really tell you why it's worth a little bit more, but I'm assuming this is going to be something that they'll add in. Here are some of the guns you can buy already in the game. You see the AK here, the M4, a pistol, and then the MP5s. Category wise, you have your gear, your weapon, and then for your weapon you'll have barrel, foregrips, handguards, mags, muzzles, pistol grips, rails, sights, stocks, tacticals, dust cover, and then the ammunition. There's also a medic tab where you can only buy one thing at the moment. I actually haven't used any of the medical supplies yet, so I'm not really sure how they work. Weapons wise, you have some basic stats. You have durability, ergonomics, accuracy, recoil, muzzle velocity, and then effective range. Watching the dev blogs gives us kind of a look into what they're thinking about. Devblog 9 specifically kind of shows us a little bit of helicopter extractions, but there's also door breaching. You can use mines to blow up door breaches. They also show the looting gameplay. And I believe it's number 3, they show takedown mechanics when sneaking up on enemies and climbing mechanics, so you'll be able to climb over stuff, which is actually really exciting. I know one of my biggest complaints with Tarkov is the movement system. I feel like they changed it a lot, and it can be very frustrating. Overall, playing the demo feels pretty crisp thanks to the Unreal Engine. The AI are good shots, but I found with smart tactics you'll be rewarded. I definitely recommend you check out the demo on Steam. There's currently only one mission and one level, but it gives you a feel of what to expect. Overall, I think this game will provide players like myself what we like about Tarkov, but in a less grindy package. The weapon modding and AI difficulty and realism of Tarkov draw you in, but the amount of time that's needed to invest to do well in Tarkov just isn't possible for a lot of people. I'm hoping this is where Project Quarantine will shine and hopefully move towards. The game as it stands has a solid foundation, a seemingly dedicated dev team that's taking feedback from its community, and is grounds for a great game. I'll link the website and the demo in the description, and don't forget to check out the Discord where the devs are often replying to bug reports and suggestions. Thank you for watching, and stay frosty.